Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Let's see if we can get a camera working here. Hello. I've got to look on that side and that side. I've got my camera over there where I had it for trucking. I'm all over the shop, but we're going to change this all next week anyway. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I've got a microphone on the desk now. I guess that was my knuckles that just cracked. Welcome. So Aiden, love your streams. Can't stay to say hi. No, it's a bit late for you over in the UK. A boogie says he was second. Michael says good morning, but plays from Michael and Roy. Michael and Roy, welcome. Gavin says live weather is crap for here right now. I have noticed that, but the rain actually has passed several times. I've been in for about half an hour. Lodge Potato says, morning Brett, I hope your weekends have been well. Yes, I actually worked on my wife's gaming room, which if you look on my Discord under Mrs. Plays, you'll see what we did there. I believe she's put some pictures up. I actually haven't looked at them, but I have seen them. All that music's up loud still. Ambient music type stuff. Let's have a quick look on Discord to make sure that she did actually put them there, because if she didn't, I'll show you guys. William, g'day. Brett plays crap weather bacon. There's never weather crappy and too crappy to have for bacon. Let's see, Mrs. Plays stuff. Where's that? It's up near the top somewhere. Where is Mrs. Plays channel? It's not up near the top. Okay. Hang on. I can't find her channel anymore. Ooh, that's not good. Maybe it's not on my phone. It doesn't come up. Your videos, social, hardware. Oh, there we go. Mrs. Plays cool stuff. Alright, if you guys want to have a look in there. My wife has added some. Actually, she's added a few pictures that I've not been looking at. Oops. Dang, she put a lot of stuff there since I looked. Alright. Yesterday's post, though. Behold the woman cave, aka Mrs. Play's games room. Check out what she's done. Hung the picture up, put the race cockpit back in there. And she's got a few games on display, so yeah. Parapilot, g'day. Icarus, let the pigeons loose. Twitch boy, howdy Brett. Hello everybody. Bacon Corsair. Yeah, I noticed you guys in the Corsair. It was there I saw the pictures. Yep, okay, cool. I was trying to find it on my phone as opposed to the PC. Alright, how's that music level? Kind of want it down lower than anything else. And I will get the pigeons loose. Couldn't see Icarus's Corsair. Oh no, now I can. Alright, I was going to say I couldn't see it actually lighting up, but I can now. Alright, so I've not actually cold and dark this aircraft, so I'm going to pretend I know what I'm doing. And so right 70 and left 70. Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna remember to change that, otherwise, you know what'll happen. I'll run out of fuel. What's that white dot? I don't want my Xbox controller moving. Alright. What else have we got? Starter, alternator. Gauges, I'll take avionics. Alright, pause that. Let's make sure our sim sounds are up. I want to hear this start. Oh, come on, I opened up the starter thing. Is there no starter button? Yes. I got magnetos, I got fuel. battery. I need a little bit of throttle. Mixture's all the way up. Prop pitcher's all the way up. Oh, magnetos, did I turn them back off? Oh, there's an annoying white dot thing. I thought they were going to update that and get rid of it. You know, the magnetos there. Both. Alright, I must have not gone far enough. Oh, you gotta hold it down. Alright, we're running. It's quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear that at the same level I can. Very quiet aircraft. Alright, you got an on button. That's my map, isn't it? No, alright, we don't have that one working. We're going to be winging this one as we go. No pun intended. Now everyone had the white dot issue. The white dot is the thing that almost no one had an issue until they fixed the white dot issue, and now, yeah. Okay, so I do have my Xbox controller on, and I understand that there's a white dot when you move that around, so that it's meant to show up. But the thing keeps flicking. It used to stay on. Now when I move my mouse, see that white dot came up again. There's that white dot. I'm using my mouse. The Xbox controller is not even moving. Anyway, lights. Do racing planes even have lights? Even the old school stuff would still have lights, wouldn't they? Transponder. See, there's that flickering controls. Hopefully that actually gets sorted. Look, if all else fails, press L. I don't have lights. Good luck finding me, guys. Once we go through the rain, this is probably a wrong aircraft to fly. Someone has a secret spot with improved interference or with a button clicking. Yes. Oh, I hear the next SU will improve the white dot and make it a white square, which is easier to see. What? Okay, so it's gone now, but the moment I start putting my mouse across things. Alright, I think we're going down with Gowan there. For takeoff. And Shane. Oh, there's somebody else behind me who has a different airport. Look at them floating. Or they're in a short. They're actually in quite a high aircraft. Now, for some reason, this aircraft is incredibly quiet. Put that music back on. I'm not going to be able to hear it. Oops, I missed the taxiway. I think this is the first time I've flown 6-cat. Last time I chose a T6, it was one of the ones that looked a little older inside. I'm at secret spot. Parapie says I'm at secret spot. Aaron, g'day. See, there's more noise there. But my voice will probably be so much louder than that aircraft. Maybe when we get going. don't think I need quite this much runway either, so I'm going to take the first entrance into the runway here. I'll definitely do it by outside view. Ease those brakes on. I did, but not loaded. Oh, when you land a secret spot. Last video, I noticed buildings were missing because you don't have a library installed. Oh. Oh, is that because of the new update? I didn't put in the new update buildings. I updated the Vision Jet. I updated the F4. I think this one has a huge taxiway area there. Oh, we've got a crosswind. I am on live weather. Okay, nose down. Prop pitches up. And we are up. Oh yeah, this is not a very fast plane, is it? Racing plane. Certain speeds only. And someone has no idea which way he's meant to be going. But, okay. We'll get that thing off the screen. Oh, that freezes it. And I think we actually were turning the right way. What are we looking at there? Icarus. Alright, Aaron's in the T-6 ER. What's the ER version? Feel the Reaper's in the MiG-15. Okay. Shane kind of seemed to land his BL-3 in the bushes over there. That's probably not good. Okay, I need to go this way. The Gowan is up in the Corsair. Actually, that probably would have been a nice aircraft to take. Spec. Hello, Spec. Angel 15. Wrath. Should be going to bed. Angel 15. I'm sorry. I know how you like to fly. Okay, we got rain. Gowan says I did, but didn't load. Had it downloaded, but had not turned it on. Oh, wait. How do you turn off an area? Alright, we're trimmed out. Why do we have nothing lit up? Is there supposed to be a compass or something in here? Not sure. Alright, cylinder red 500 Fahrenheit. Gear, yeah, I got my gear up. Cylinder head's 333. Alright, well, we're not too hot then. And what I'm doing is trying to follow my line. Cool looking clouds. Yeah, it's live weather. This is live. So my plane does not go very fast. I guess it's meant to go around a circuit. Is that right? Does it really only do 70 mile an hour on a climb? And in the rain. 80 mile an hour is probably my top. Wow, okay. So swinging by with a light before I go and unpack. Oh yeah, you moved. I saw that on YouTube and in your Discord. Awesome. This is the longest runway in the East USA. I would believe that. And massive, what's the word? Apron, that's the word. apron for parking. Taking a side trip. Oh yeah. Gowan's going home. He's going that way with the Corsairs. Alright. Well, since I'm probably not going to come and visit, but let's have a look and see where you guys are going. Yeah, you're going a long way down. I'm not going to be able to head that direction and back. This thing only does 80 mile an hour, so no, we're only doing 65 mile an hour. Wow. I wonder if that's because there's bad weather. Rash says, yeah, the T-6 was not a speed plane. No, even the modified Reno planes for flight are still a bit slow. Look, if you're just going around a small race course, you don't have to be going flat out. If you're trying to get from one point to another point and you have a time limit, yeah. I guess I did make this a shorter flight distance-wise, deliberately to be about the 3 hours that we would normally do. What we'll do is we'll get over to the river. I have no idea what the river is on the border of, let's get a map up, on the border of Canada and the US, just south of Toronto, I think. I think it's Toronto. Let's have a look. Yeah. Actually, no. South. We will go past below Toronto, near Buffalo, but south of Montreal, southwest of Montreal. St. Lawrence River. Hey, that sounds familiar. Yes. Can stop by your house for a coffee. All right. Well, what we're doing is we're going from our original destination there was Plattsburgh, which is a little bit further south than the border. We're going to make our way back up towards the border. I'm guessing Game Cheetah is probably probably a KMAL. What's that? Malone Duford. Let's get my lamp out of the way. And we are going up to Messina International Richards Field in Messina, New York. Cool. Alright, we'll put that music. Oh, there goes the microphone. That's one. And once we get down the river, it'll be nice flying. It's not like last week's P38 flat out race. Shane's in the air in the VL3. Welcome, Shane McKinley. Does Shane got the same name on YouTube as you do in The Sim, or am I missing that? They do a lot of skydiving in Malone. Okay. New York State's a lot larger than I thought it would be. All north of Pennsylvania, right up to the Canadian border, right up that river, obviously right down into New York City. Yeah. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Parapilot says no. Parapilot is a parapilot, and you're Shane McKinley. Alright, mouse, you can get out of the way. I do have the bomber version It's not really a T6, it's the freeware bomber version of this aircraft that has a torpedo thing on it. Sure, that thing flies a little bit faster than this. I'm yet to change the sim. You might have noticed I actually changed mine recently from Tasmanite to Brett Plays YT. Finally decided I'll keep it all the same. Alright, Schwartz is in the T6 VI. You'll have to let me know which the VI is. And Aaron is in the ER. Aaron, did you tell me what the ER stood for? Plane's a chugger. It is. It's not the fastest thing. It'd be great around the circle. Definitely wants to turn left a lot. That would be the torque on this thing. What are we doing? 309 cylinder head temperature. Don't need my anti-ice on. We're actually not cold enough outside. Ooh, don't hold your mouse down. There's the guys. They've already been over Gowan's place and they're on their way back. Big Red. Okay. Oh, VI is Big Red. Okay, I know the red one. And ER. I'm not sure what the ER one is. And Twitch Boy's in the short Sunderland, I think it is. Not sure. Okay. When you get close, we'll work it out. This actually does look pretty good. I mean, look at all the stuff on it. Look at the detail on that. Homage to their crew chiefs on the front as well. I'm sure every crew chief would like that, wouldn't they? Gowan. Alright, we're going to go over KMAL very soon. Which I cannot see. Probably over the next couple of hills. Sterling. Right. Sorry, not the Sunderland. What am I thinking? What's a short Sunderland? Short Sterling. World War II bomber. Yes, I actually didn't buy that one. I was kind of waiting for the Lancaster to come out. It's probably sitting a little bit delayed. Feel the Reaper? MiG-15. Oh, you've got the new payware one. Yeah, I never got around to that. There's two payware ones. There's a cheap version that is using the exact same 3D model as the freeware one. Exact same. It just costs money and it doesn't cost very much. And then there's a new released one that seems to have a lot more detail. It does look good. I haven't gone and bought it. Should be off. I'm surprised that there's no lights in here, panel lights. Where's my panel lights? Do I have to turn them up in brightness? Oh, primer. I didn't use my primer. Probably should have. I wouldn't have had to have held the thing for so long. Rudder trim. I could actually use a little rudder trim. Oh, it doesn't tell me what it's doing there other than shaking my plane a bit. If it had told me I was, 1 or 2 degrees to one direction, that would be good. Because we are almost, actually I need probably a aileron trim. Oh, somebody's in a P40, Angel 15, P40F. F model, is it? That's not the big radials P40, is it? Alright, we are descending. Welcome to 20 viewers who are watching. You are welcome to come and fly with. We're not going very fast. Like, really not going very fast. We should be able to go and see Niagara Falls by the end of today. Corsair guys are going to be able to go all the way to the end and back again before I probably even get to the first airport. I will do a fuel watch though. Two Mops. Hello, Two Mops. Any Builds has the P40. Right, they also released a not legally called a B2 bomber. What do they call it? Is it something like Kitty Hawk Spirit? Something like that. Looks pretty good. Somebody put a picture in my Discord and a video of them dropping bombs, but I did actually go to what's the website? I've got the app for it here somewhere. Sim Market. It's on Sim Market. Smash that like button or caress it, whichever, Twitch boy. I don't mind. You don't want to smash it so other people can't press it. We're going to do a landing at KMSS. Messina International Richards Field. 68 nautical miles. Other than that 100 nautical mile across the water, that's probably the furthest I have to go. It just seems slow because we're doing 70 nautical miles. Sorry, 70 mile per hour, not nautical, not knots. 70 mile an hour. Oh look! When you start descending, it goes faster. Who would have thought that? I've got mirrors on there, but I can't see the people behind. So there's Big Red. How did you catch up to me? When you're not on live weather. Oh, I'm not on flat out, that's why. Morning, Bubba, mate. So I probably could actually go a little faster. Oh yeah, I was dropped back a bit. That was to get everybody to catch up and keep an eye on my cylinder head temperature. Although that's down at 292 now. Alright, I also need to work out what my fuel is doing. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on your fuel, apparently. It's not something I do very often. I'm going to swap it over to the left. Which is probably why I'm leaning more to the left now, because I must be heavier on that side. 20% used up. Alright, no, that's alright. Messina has some great locks and power dam. Okay, well we're going to run down the river line there anyway. So follow the river down to, I don't know how to pronounce it, Ogdensburg, and Thousand Island Bridge. Thousand Island Bridge is a crossing between Canada and the USA. It's kind of weird because it's like, when I looked at it, one side of the island, like one of the bunch of islands that Canada owns and the US owns the other, and how they've connected is the crossing is actually on the islands. Poor Angel 15's not getting any sleep. Is that my airport? I think it is. Thought I heard my aircraft slow down there for a second. Thought I ran out of fuel. I'm like, I can't. I swapped it over. I am slowing down. I'm sorry. What's going on there? It's cutting off. My engine's shut off. Start it back up. What happened? I changed to the... Oh, you've changed to both. Hang on, what have you done? Is that off? It should be that. That's the end where it's got to be pointing, right? Yeah, okay, so we're sucking it out of the left tank now. I don't know what happened there. I felt like it actually turned off. I'm going to bring this in and land though. And I can get down there? Probably not. I forgot how to fix this after prop strike. Don't get a prop strike. The bridge here at Messina is called Three Nations Bridge. Goes from the USA to the Mohawk Nation to Canada. What's the Mohawk Nation? I've never heard of them. Why are you not looking anywhere? Okay, try that. I don't know what happened with my engine turning off. I don't know if I hit something that I shouldn't have with the rolly ball, zooming in and out. Maybe I did. Maybe I flipped the battery off, the ignition or something. Alright, back to the music. And what we'll do is we'll just do a touch and go here, I think. It's a long flight. Got plenty of fuel. But we will practice landing. And then we'll keep going down the river. Brett might have gone the wrong runway with the crosswind there. Alright, we'll just do a tap and go then. Oh, is that a floater? Big red. Aaron's coming in for the same thing. No, Aaron's just going to follow me. Alright. Sorry, Angel 15. We're going to keep going down this river here, but I think we'll just make our way over and head southwest. They are a native tribe. There it is again. That must be off, because when I auto start it, the fuel selector is going back down to the bottom. What is with that? Let's have a look at this again. It just auto shuts off. I'm not sure if... See, that's now pointing down in the off position because I hit started on my controls, and it automatically flipped about, essentially like a control E. But something keeps turning it off. So when I go to the, let's see if I can use the Xbox controller, there we go. So when I change that fuel selector to all the way up to the left, it, unless it's meant to be the larger knob pointing, that doesn't seem right. That's opposite to all other aircraft. It turns it off. Let's see if we can cut it out a few more times. And I'm not overheating because 500 degrees Fahrenheit is my cylinder head, cylinder red. I'm at 326. I knew there was a reason I didn't like this plane. You haven't been able to reset the Corsair? You may have to load back in. Okay, there's some bridges to fly under here. Oh, I'm not so sure I can fly under that. Oh, there's a bit of a... No, you cannot fly under that. Rock Bridge. Oh, that's meant to be a road. Okay. Somebody's underneath me. There he is. Now we've got a sense of speed. Oh, Schwartz, mate. You look like you went underwater there. You may not have those rock things. They're part of the marinas. Hey, Silver Killer. How you going? I often see you over on Symphonatics stream. Welcome. We're flying the Reno T6s. At the moment, Schwartz just went straight through that. Down, what do you call it? St. Lawrence River, Canadian US border. Chunk, mate, he's been lurking there. G'day, Chunk. How's it going? 18 months. Wow. Time flies, doesn't it? Occasionally watch your videos. You've still been popping a few out, mostly shorts. Okay, we haven't stopped again, so I have no idea what the deal is with that fuel gauge pointing all the way up. I think they must have it back to front. Up means you run out of fuel, as opposed to not enough. I'm too sick to fight with this thing. Stayed up to say hello. Hey, mate. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your new employment venture that I've not talked to you about for ages is actually working out for you. Because that's where I last saw you. You were actually changing jobs and going and working for yourself, I think, or doing some other thing. But yeah, hopefully all things going well, Chunk. All right, so that's Canada on that side. Although it looks like, oh, Schwartz, mate. When you fly too low, upside down. Actually, I'm gonna try some upside down flight. Oh, this looks really nice here. There we go. Does this run out of fuel? Upside down? Honestly though, it does look better when it's the other way around. So this is on the US. So I've been working there for 2 years now. Oh my god, that went quick. It's been 2 years since you probably actually joined in on a voice chat stream, I'm guessing. You just ended up too busy. Check that out. That looks like someone's private property farm. That's awesome. On an island. Because why wouldn't you? But the Canadian border actually seems to run, at least on the VFR map, all the way down the actual shoreline of there. But further ahead, it's actually halfway across the water. So imagine if you step out into the water and you go, I'm in the US. You'd be like, no, come on, you've got to have at least enough to put a boat in, surely. But then if you sailed anywhere, you'd be in the US territory. That's why I would imagine half and half the water. What's this? Is that a dam? Or a lock system? It almost looks like a loading facility or unloading. Christopher Pilgrim, hello. How are you? It's mostly the middle of the river. They're locks. Yeah, like. But what for? Because the river just goes around as well. It's weird. Alright, are we still sucking it out of the left tank? Yes, we are. That's weird. So the left tank is in the off position. And every time I put it in the left tank, it turns off the engine. Okay, it's back to front. Looks like we've got a power plant on this side. I can't believe the line here, because it would actually say that this would be in the US side. But right on the border. Cut through the town. No, I'd say the line probably, like Gowan was saying, is somewhere down the middle. Although it does zigzag around these islands. It's all part of the St. Lawrence Seaway. Ships can go from the Great Lakes to the ocean. Yes. Yeah. I'm good, updating my drive, then I'm joining you. Okay, cool. We're not going very fast today, so I haven't even got to 80 mile an hour yet. But we are enjoying some river flying at the moment. We're going to make our way all the way down to Niagara Falls, and then what we'll do is we'll do some exploring there, and then go land at the Niagara Falls, I'm not sure what it's called, just Niagara Falls Airport. Do have a bridge coming up. A long bridge. They didn't use any of those islands there to build the bridge from. They just went right the way across. Maybe it was shallow here. I'm also live time, live weather, but I'm 2 hours back, so live time -2, if that makes sense. Okay, traffic's on the wrong side of the bridge. But I can fly under it, thank you. Bit of a wave over there. Hey, Angel 15's caught up. Yeah, surf's up over there. That didn't work well. I'm guessing that's some sort of hotel or something as well. Where are we? We're near KOGS. Alright, we're going to do our touch and go. KOGS is Ogdensburg International. Tell you what, it looks really nice here though. We'll do a touch and go here and keep going down the river. That bridge is also huge cable bridge, huge high cable bridge. Oh, so it's meant to have the span stuff. Okay, well, that sucks that they didn't bother putting that in. I mean, hello, there's been, what, 2 US updates and a Canadian update. And they didn't bother putting in span bridges like that across the border of the two of them. I'm totally missed that. I should have brought that in much tighter. Touch and go, tucking behind Shane, who's changed planes. And we've got a massive crosswind again. Lucky this is not a landing. Oh man. Oh my god, that was a slam. Somebody check the landing gear. We might have left some behind. No, they seem to be there. Yay for suspension and shocks. It just dropped. My fault. I don't think I can get through these bridges. Oh, power lines. Let's not go under any of those bridges. I'm expecting I will probably hit something trying to get out there. That's its claim to fame. Oh, Ogdensburg has large mental hospital? Everyone calls it the Big O. It has a large mental hospital. Okay. Oh, hang on. Back to Chunkmate. Off to bed. Hopefully we can catch you soon, Brett. Yes. Daylight saving will kick in soon and our times will be 2 hours better off. I missed comments on the most unload in Montreal and switched to what they call the lake boats. They fit in the locks. They are custom built to fit exact size of the locks. Right, there's Icarus. Oh, shame I didn't hear that coming and going. My sim sounds are low or something. Schwartz is in the BF 108. Now, we got a few people in the air today. Of course, oh no we don't, they're all gone. Thanks Asobo. Yeah, you gotta love it, eh? Just as you get a bunch of people together and no. Alright, Thousand Island Bridge, John Gonzalez Field. I think John Gonzalez Field is probably going to be a great place for a cup of coffee. Because the next one is 102 nautical miles down the lake, I think. So this will be all the way to the end of this river. It's fairly wide. Icarus and Twitch boy, that's it. That's all we see. Love it. I know it's generic. Mostly the criminally insane. Okay. The Big O. There's Lodge Potato. Bouncing his Corsair off the water, almost. I wonder if I should have taken the Corsair for a fly. I'm going to do another flight of this tomorrow from Niagara Falls to Detroit in the Ryanair. No, the Ryan, not Ryanair. Not Ryanair. Ryan Navion B. Ryanair. The way I land it might as well be. Not quite the end. It's the start. Oh, it's the start on the way. I thought the start would be over by the ocean. Oh, we've got a few boats all parked out here. Does everybody else Does everybody else have all of these boats, or is that something I've got installed? It shows up. Alright, everybody's back in again. Okay, Angel's got the P40 I don't have. Going to be a short flight for me. Got a barbecue to attend. See you later. Wrath, mate, thanks for coming along. A bit of fun. Anytime. I'm doing again tomorrow, same time. Like I said, though, the Ryan Navion B, and then next Sunday I'll be doing it again with the T-37 Cessna jet. That should be a bit of fun. Do you have the Marina mod? Yes. I have the Marina mod. Does that put all my boats in? Does it put it out in the ocean as well? Because I've got some asset pack installed as well, seafront simulations. I don't know if I bought the seafront simulations thing or just installed a particular pack. I don't know if it's a freeware one or a payware one. I kind of don't remember what I've done, added so much to this sim over the years. And it has been years now. 3 years. 3 years. That looks pretty cool, actually. I don't mind that. I got the Navion B yesterday. Looking forward to flying it. See you, Brett. See you, Ratha Schwartz. Mate, have a good barbecue, and I will see you in the skies tomorrow. That low flying actually looks really cool. Nice island place. Lucky people. Maybe it's the Marina mod that's adding these particular ones. It does look good. Watch how low I get though. Alright, so it looks like we're coming up towards the Thousand Island Bridge, is that right? Yeah. Why would it be 1,000 islands? I mean, it's not like there's a whole bunch of islands around here, is there? It's a joke. Of course there is. Someone's got a marina? Man, imagine living there. Actually, I remember when I used to work 20-something years ago. I worked in a place that monitored tracking for vehicles, and you'd have to call up the owners regarding alarms going off on their vehicles. Usually it was like high-end vehicles, expensive vehicles, or people who just obviously thought, at risk. There were some people that had residence on an island north of Sydney, and they would have tracking on their vehicle. Obviously want to know that nothing's wrong with it. We would get alarms, and I'd have to call them up at 2 or 3 in the morning to say, look, I'm getting an alarm. It could be someone breaking into their vehicle, it could be somebody stealing it. Obviously if it's not moving, but I can then tell if it's the doors or the boot bonnet or hood, trunk as you guys in the US call it. But the only way they could get to their car is to jump in a little boat from the island back to the shore where they've got the car park to check on it. And if it's a false alarm, it's like, yeah, annoying that they've actually got to do that in the middle of the night. Even worse if it's bad weather. Although I did have one guy in the middle of Sydney, near the Harbour Bridge. He was parked. He had his Porsche parked there, and I called him up and I said, "Look, I'm getting an alarm from your vehicle. I'm getting the boot alarm, which is where the engine is in a Porsche. It's a trunk. Well, there's some boats there." And he goes, "Oh, look, I'm having a meal at the moment. Is it moving? Are you getting any other alarms?" I'm like, no other alarms, just the boot alarm. Actually, it came up as boot bonnet because it didn't tell us what actually was going off. Anyway, about 45 minutes later or so, he's called us up, absolutely going off his nutter. Some idiot had run into his vehicle and smashed up the back of his car. There's a bridge. That might actually be towards the bridge. Yeah, that is. Had he not fobbed it off as, "Oh, look, it might not be shut properly," he could have gone out right then and there and worked out who'd done it. Nope. Ah, well. Obviously, we don't have cameras or anything. It was just decent bridge. You got an alarm going off. Oh, how far does that bridge go over? Let's go and have a look. Oh, it's got all sorts of different styles. It's got a wire arch. It's got the whatever they call that. That almost looks like rail style. Go back again. It has a name. Oh, you reckon we could actually turn? Okay, don't do that, Brett. No, it doesn't have that. It's not an aerobatic plane. Oh my god, I almost fell out of the sky there. I'm going to have to get from the outside view, and we'll go through the other arch as well. Like conflicting people have made different bridges. Going, no, we need this style. No, we need this style. No, we need this style. That's cool. All right. Let's go and get a cup of coffee at what was it called again? John Gonzalez Field. Do you think John would have a cup of coffee for us? Yeah, why not? $1,800 Islands, Willie. G'day, Willie. Dead meat, how much longer are you flying for? Another hour or an hour and a half? Where are we? We're only, it's usually a 3-hour flight. Although this seems to be going a lot quicker there, even though I'm only doing 75 mile an hour. But I am going to land at NY69, New York 69. And I'm going to get a cup of coffee. So if you want to load in there, and we are probably 35, probably about 20 nautical miles away from it. We'll go around a few of these islands and make our way down the shoreline and go and land there. So NY69, November Yankee 69. Low flying, or what's your AGL? What is an AGL? Set up in a minute. Yep, okay. Go and hide from the guys. Oh no, someone's on my tail. Hiding amongst the island. Ooh, there was a stutter for a second. Oh, we got close and it stuttered. Alright, this island doesn't have a gap. Oh, above ground level. I'm at 300 feet. I'm at 300 feet now. I may not have been out 300 feet before, although I haven't hit the water. Look, when you go this side, if I was in a mobile phone tower there, if I was in the Corsair, I probably would have actually slammed the ground a few more times because that plane goes a lot faster. I'm not full. There we go, there's full. You didn't see any change. 75 mile an hour. I could probably get to 80 if I went full. I do need to adjust the fuel again though. I'm probably chewing up that left tank now. There's lots of sunlight there, I can't read. That's my fuel pressure. Let's go and cheat and have a look here. Actually not too bad. I'm gonna run the left down a little more. What time is it there? It's 5 p.m. here. My real time, it's 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning, but in sim I am running it at 6:02 p.m. Reason I'm running at 6:02 p.m. it's 2 hours back from real time. I am on live weather though. We started in the rain. Have flown through some rain. Otherwise the sun would be almost down or would be down. The further west we go though, the more I'll go back to live weather. But me, yeah, 10 a.m. Time for another coffee. Yeah, I don't think I'm 300 feet above at the moment. Although, 280, maybe the water level's high here. Does look pretty cool flying through these areas. Alright, Aaron's already over at our next airport. Let's go over there and slow this right down. Wow, that really slows down quickly. I need to fly in this area with a float plane and do some island hopping. Mate, it looks awesome. I mean, how beautiful is this? So that's the St. Lawrence River. We're going to the part where it opens up into the... I'm not sure what it is. Anybody got an idea what it... Like, it goes all the way over to Chicago, doesn't it? It's got a name. Hang on, let me look it up because I'm not familiar with it. No, hang on. It does eventually, but we're only going to Lake Ontario. Okay. Oh, do we have a grass strip there, Aaron? Oh, did I choose a grass strip? I think I did. Yep. Okay. Kind of looks like it. P51MV. Who's the MV? Oh, we'll find out when we get down there. Alright, music, you can stop for a second. We're actually going to stop and land here. The other airports would have been better. Oh, this has got actually a slope down into it. Oh my god, that's gonna be hard to... Oh, I'm bouncing. Oh my god, I'm bouncing. Fine, I'll go around. Oh my god, this thing bounces. I'm going to come in from the other end, because dropping in over that that grassed area, oh my god, that was a bit difficult. It came and floated in, and then I touched, and then it just bounced me up. I'll try that again. We need to be going slower. Make sure we don't get a wing over. Well, these handle pretty good, but I need to be going a lot slower. Again, this has got a dip from both ends. Maybe if I can just roll it up the end there. Who put an airport at the bottom of two dips? That's ridiculous. Oh, I can't seem to get it to touch down. There we go. We are bouncing. We're bouncing. We're bouncing. We are going up that hill. We're going to skate up the hill. Yep, yep, yep. And back down. Okay. We're down. Woohoo! Now that's an interesting airport. I've never been on a grass field with a slope on either end. That was weird. Polaris Shine, mate. G'day, Michael. Hi, Brett. And I'll have a coffee while enjoying these awesome views. Yeah, I'm going to go and have a coffee now. So let's get the music back on. Let's see some other people coming in. Icarus will show us how it's done. Oh, his wings are up. Oh, that looks weird. No, they're down now. No, they're not. They look folded up on my end. Is that because my prop pitch is all the way? TBD. Wait, hang on. Have you got the torpedo bomber? You do too. That's the other one that looks like this that I was talking about. But your wings are folded up. Oh, that's a shame. Prop pitch normally changes that, but or you press the button, but I can't change yours. Do you know what? I am going to have a coffee. I'm hanging out for one now. So let's take a 5-minute coffee break, and we'll be right back. Oh yeah, it might help to actually put the display on. It keeps disappearing when I have my truck sim on. I'll be back in a few. Hey Simfanatic, mate, I'm just ducking out for a cup of coffee. You're welcome to join. We're at NY69. And if you look at... oh, I don't have the flight plan. It's in the description. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. What I miss? Currently my parents for prime dinner, mate. You can't miss out on that. What you me for? Prime dinner. But thanks for joining. Hit the like button. Alright, that music's a little loud. Alright, who's around? Did only 3 of us land, or can I only see 3 people? We're going to do a swap of fuel. 67. We'll just leave them when I'm out a little. This is where my engine will turn off, won't it? Actually, it turns off when I put it up on left. Off seems to be the left. 70 gallon left is actually off. So it's almost like that thing's back to front. That was park brake. I didn't have my park brake on the whole time. Alright, let's see if we can actually get up in the air straight here. Hot pitch and mixture. Thank you, nose. Down. I need to see where I'm going. Oh my god, there's trees. Fine, we'll just go for it. Oh man, these things, they get in the air pretty easy. There we go. Equals with his folded up wings, but his lights are all the way out, so the model has not... Okay, I can only see Icarus and Twitch Boy again. Had that problem before. Alright, if we go back over the river, where are we going to head? Ooh, this one actually runs... Alright, we're actually going to have a water flight. These are wind turbines. Alright, Canada's got a little bit of wind turbine happening there. Okay, now players are popping back in. There's everybody. Sorry everyone, I did a runner. Oh, love that coffee. Danger Bird's there, original Happy 91. Aaron's in the P51. What a shame I couldn't see that. Did Dead Meat make it? Dead Meat. I don't see you there. Dang, look at all those turbines. I'm guessing it's windy here. A good way of making power. You got a farm, have you? Yeah? What do you grow? Wind? No, you grow energy. Planted a few wind turbines. They took off. Now they've got them all over my island. Alright. Wow, we've got a lot of water to cross. We probably could actually go down the coastline. May do a bit of that. Make our way down over these islands. Everybody else is still getting their coffees ready. Dead Meat said I spawned, but decided to add a mod, so waiting for it to download. Oh, okay. Are you adding the matching aircraft thing? Takes a bit to set up that. I did a lot of the tick boxes on mine, but I haven't chosen all the aircraft I've got to be yet. So I haven't activated it. So there will still be some default aircraft. Jefferson, hi from Brazil. Nice aircraft. Hello from Australia to Brazil. Hopefully you're doing well. And welcome for coming to say good day. Yeah, it's a very nice aircraft. See, I know what's going on, Dead Meat. That's what I'd be doing too. I mean, I've got a lot of aircraft installed, but not all of them. I do need to play with that program though, but it required me to activate a lot of stuff. There's the P51. It's landing gear doors down like it shows up. G'day, Danger Bird. Good day for you, yes. G'day to you too. I get quite a few people from Brazil watching. I have done a bunch of Azul flights, so I've done a bunch of Brazil flights, but I get a lot of people from Brazil watching as well. I don't know whether the timing works well for you guys, so hey David, mate. They are nice islands. As you're doing, sorry I didn't come back on ETS, have been so busy over the last few weeks struggling to stay awake. Mate, you can come and go as you need, you know the deal. I'm not precious about you not being able to finish a job or not be able to make it the whole time. So yeah, look, come and go as you need to. But great to have you along, even if we did crash into stuff. It happens. And it happens a lot when we're not necessarily synced up properly on the network, although your connection seems to have been fixed completely, so great. But we still, it happens. Just shrug it off. It happens. So I don't know English very well. It's okay, I don't know Brazilian at all. Actually, what do you speak in Brazil? Is it Portuguese? I have no knowledge of Portuguese language. And only a little bit of Spanish as well, so... But welcome. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skirt around the lake here, Lake Ontario. So Canada's on that side over there. I think somehow it's like split straight down the middle here somewhere. I don't suppose this thing's got like a autopilot, does it? I mean, I really don't think so. It's a Reno racer. Can we actually fly altitude level? No, I'm thinking that's asking a little bit too much for my racer. I know, Brett, your stream's the best, mate. Cheers. Yeah. It's easy going, Dave, mate. It's easy going. Twitch boy, did you land in the water? Sorry, crash in the water? Oh, right behind me. Is that Aaron in? Hang on, no, that's the P51A, isn't it? The MV, Aaron, yes. I like that one. I have flown that one. I really like it. I've got some other liveries for it too. World War II liveries. I think what we should do, because we got, where are we? We're not even halfway. Let's go and muck around on the actual coastline here. I can't imagine there'd be beaches, but there'd be some houses and probably some marinas and docks and all sorts of stuff here. Now we're doing 80 mile an hour. Let's see if we can get that cylinder head temperature up closer to 500. Not that I want to, but that's obviously my limit. Let's go and say hello to probably rich people who live along the shoreline or inherited housing. That place had a heap of car parks. Back just a notch. So who we got? Aaron, Dangerbird, M-Fist. I'll back it off just a bit so you can catch up, because I noticed you're in the T6 as well. Original Happy's in T6. Yeah, so I have backed it off because otherwise there's no way you guys will catch me. Also, let me know if that music's getting a bit loud. It's louder on my end. I do like flying down low here. About 320 feet. I'm sure we can have some people go below me. Icarus is the type of one that will come flying in underneath me. Although he won't at the moment because I'm almost touching my shadow. It's pretty low. Yeah, some shorelines are better than others, I think. Go say good day to the fishermen. I'm guessing it's fishermen. Nobody's there. There's a beachfront. It does look pretty spectacular. Perfect at this end. Awesome. At least someone's listening to what I'm asking. Well, somebody got close and it stuttered for a second. I could feel that. I wonder if it loads in your gear, like your interior or something. Here comes Icarus. He's going to show me how it's done. Get down low so he can't get below me. Oh, what's that over there? Is there a lighthouse or something over there? Did everybody else see that? I'm curious now. Hang on. No, that's a nuclear power plant. Okay, so if I zoom in on my map, I may actually see... Oh. A headland. Yeah, okay, we're going to go past the headland there. It's a nuke plant. Yeah, I can see it. I worked it out. Yeah. So I'm like, it's out over the ocean, but no, we're going to actually turn around and go past it. I'm just thinking of eating my pizza. Mate, I had pizza last night. It's a bit spicy. It was good though. Just a little personal pizza. Stuffed crust. Supreme. Pepperoni is the spicy part. I love pepperoni, but it has some decent bite to it. My wife's like, too spicy for me. I'm like, okay, cool, all mine. All for me. Man, that nuclear power plant does stand out. Does everybody else have that the same as me? It's not like a mod that I've got. Oh, everybody stopped in the water. No, they're still coming. I'm back to Ecos and Twitch Boy. Alright, so we lost everybody. TPHs! How are you guys going? How's your holiday? How'd you go with fish too? Did you cook those fish? You've been catching more? I thought about you guys yesterday after Gowan's stream. Mr. TPHI was complaining of mosquitoes, and I think I was doing something around the house, working on mostly on the wife's game room yesterday, and I think we opened up the house because it was a nice day. We've had a lot of winds recently, and I saw a fly outside the kitchen window. Now, everybody would be like, a fly, whatever. Where I live, surprisingly, we hardly ever have flies. It's like a blowfly. We hardly ever have flies, and we have no mosquitoes. I thought of you guys with all your mosquitoes, and I thought, we're actually really lucky not to have mosquitoes here. There are mosquitoes in Tasmania, just not where I live. Too cold, too windy, I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, I love it. There's no mosquitoes. And flies are like rare. Only when the wind blows from the mainland, they actually get blown the 300-400 kilometers over to where I am, but they don't last because the weather, it doesn't work for them, I guess. Yeah, that's a big plant. So obviously there'd be little flies, but I hardly ever see them. It's not like you leave your door open and you get flies in all the time. Wasps though, I get wasps all the time. So I killed a wasp inside my house yesterday. Obviously it got warm enough for them to come out of their hibernation. I got a little zappy racket that I zap them like a tennis racket. Caught about 9. Are you throwing them back? Are you cooking them? Are you eating them? What's the deal with your fish? Because there's sometimes you catch fish and you release them because you're like, too small or not good eating, or I've got others. What are you guys doing? Mosquitoes are horrible again right now, so in for the night. Yeah. I have been to places where that's the case. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Tasmania has mosquitoes, just not where I am. throw in the back. Okay. Do you keep any for cooking? That looks like a lighthouse. That's worthy of looking at. Is that a lighthouse? No, I think that's another power. Oh, it's actually glowing red on the top. I think it's hot or something. Or maybe the sun's still on it. Whoa! Willie says mosquitoes don't like a lot of dry weather. Here in California, have yet to see one, but where I am from in North Carolina, they're everywhere. Yeah, dry weather. We don't have dry weather though, but we have cold weather. Okay, it's winter at the moment. Almost spring. It may as well be spring. All the flowers are out on the tree and the wattles are dropping all over the car, so your car, no matter what colour it is, your whole windscreen and roof and everything is all yellow with the dust of the flowers, and also they're tiny little things, probably quarter of an inch in size flowers, and they're just all over the car. They drop off from trees and blow around. Just you and me, Icarus. Alright, mate. Just because I can't see anybody else at the moment. Although I do see someone else on the VFR map. Odd time, but not too often. Yeah. Meat feast with hot dog stuffed crust. Meat feast, ooh. With hot dog stuffed crust. Hang on. The crust is stuffed with hot dog meat. That's awesome. I don't think we have those. Mine was stuffed crust with a tomato-based sauce, I guess. Okay, everybody's popped back in now. I see them on the VFR map. Dead Meat's in the BF 108. Shane just popped in as well. Hey, Luke! It's the best. I have 6 pilots with us. Yeah, I got everybody now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. Yeah, so 6 pilots with us. I know 8 because we've got Angels ahead. We're just running the coastline here at the moment. Looks like there's a bit of a bay coming up. I will need to do a little bit of fuel management. Can you show me? 55. I'll take it down to 50 on the right side, and then I'll run the left side down. Just balancing out the aircraft a bit. North Carolina mosquitoes have racing stripes on them. We got the small ones, but in the fields is that North Carolina, a bigger, I think that's what NC is. Yes, the crust, the hot dog crust. Wow, that's awesome. Mosquitoes back in New South Wales, where I used to live, I would get eaten alive going up to my back deck shed. Shed was only a tiny little thing as well. Shed was only about third the size of this room that I'm in right now. And we had a deck on the outside of it. You couldn't stay out for very long though. As soon as the sun starts to go down, mosquitoes were out. Also had leeches, so you didn't want to walk around the grass. Oh man, it makes me shiver just thinking about how many times I had to pull leeches off. You don't want to go walking around in a open shoes, or to be honest, even on just the lace-up shoes, that would get into your just above where the shoe and your sock starts, and they'll go through your sock and start biting and drawing your blood. Actually, I don't know how many pair of socks I ruined, but yeah, because of that. I like hot dogs. Don't know if I would eat them on pizza. I think it's hot dog meat in the crust, not actually with the not with the hot dog skin over, but just the I guess the minced meat, the processed meat, all squeezed into the crust. A bit like a sausage roll type thing where they fold the crust over it. To be honest, you could actually make it yourself. I'm loving this sunset. Doing 72 or 3 mile an hour. I'm just turning around. Oh, it's a full skin. Oh, no way. It is. It is a full-on sausage hot dog laid down inside it. Oh, okay. Who was that? And what were you flying? Having trouble getting access whatever files needed for that. And that music got loud. Tukesh Ikris, thank you. Yes. Yeah, today the weather was bipolar. It would pour for 5 minutes, be sunny for an hour, pour for another 10 minutes. All day I was doing that. Right. Oh, I'm getting a few sputters there. Oh, that's pretty low. I'm definitely going to have to change the weather if the sun goes down, because this thing doesn't have lights. And supposedly my panel lights are on, but I don't see them. Okay, there's a harbour in there. Okay, that music was annoying me. Move on. Get a picture of this. There we go. Notice I put the hot dog just like when you buy. Yeah, okay, that's what Luke was saying. Hostad digital media. Guess it would kind of be like pigs in a blanket. Yeah. Hot dogs rolled in dough with cheese. I guess just a piece of sauce. Yeah, so the crust has the hot dogs in it, like a pig's in a blanket. And then you put whatever you do on your pizza. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I feel like making my own pizza. Although I've had pizza and that's it. Probably won't have it for another month or two. Kind of felt lazy yesterday after spending all day working on my wife's games room and moving stuff in and out for her and setting stuff back up. She got the race cockpit back, by the way. If you have a look on my Discord under Mrs. Plays Cool Stuff, you'll see she put a bunch of pictures. It includes the racing cockpit over in the corner. She's got like 3 TVs. 845 Sim, hi Brett, hope you're well. I am well. I am actually doing really well today. Thank you for asking and welcome. I've missed a couple other things there. 50-50 weather. Yeah. Leave it to go dark. Like that time we flew across the middle. Oh mate, yes. But I actually had instrument lights then. This thing doesn't have. Oh, A10. Code blue. Nope, he smacked the ground. Okay, well I better not do the same watching him. A10 down. Code blue, welcome. He just joined too. Alright, you'll be back. You'll be back. Yeah, so this, I got panel lights on, but can you see them? Because I can't. Probably should cover that so I don't accidentally turn. I think that's actually my starter. So it says panel lights are on, unless there's a way of. Hang on, probably shouldn't do that while I'm that low. Unless there's a way of turning it brighter here somewhere. I've pressed L for lights, nothing seems to happen. Oh no, my amps go off. So I don't think the lights are actually working properly. Compass, there we go. Oh wait, hang on, I can see some faint lights. No, I can't. No, I'm imagining things. But my amps do change when I press the lights button. What plane is this anyway? This is the T6 6-cat from Reno Races. So if you got the Reno Racing pack, you would have this one. If you bought just the individual ones, I don't know if you can buy all of them individually or you just buy one and they only give, I don't know if it lets you select an individual livery or you only get the one default one. But this is one of those packs. So with Danger Bird in the P51BU, that's another Reno pack one that actually shows up as well. I didn't do much of the Reno racing. I think I maybe only tried it once or twice. Because we couldn't pick our own lobby and you'd be sitting there trying to get people that you normally fly with, I was like, nah, stuff that. I'll just get it for... Oh, hang on, TPH is going. Time to watch a movie. Alright, enjoy. Keep the doors shut. Windscreen, the mosquito nets out, and have a great evening, and I'll see you guys in the future. Does the torch help much? Yeah, see that might be the next thing I was thinking. So that's left Alt L. Yeah, there we go. But then I have to move it around to see. So yeah, that'll help. Alright, I'll keep it for now. Where are we going? We're going, it was 102 nautical miles, wasn't it? Okay. So if someone's flying the flight plan, oh, that looks good. Oh, somebody just drank the drink. Oh, they have no name tag. Oh, they're saved. Saved by the no name tag. Somebody's in a stealth plane and they just drank into the water. Luckily, nobody gets to see. Now, when I use that matching program, I'm going to turn that P50F into the big radials P50. That way I at least, or even the free one, sorry, P40. I get to see a P40 still. Low fuel? Excuse me? Hang on. What do you mean low fuel? My low fuel light's on. How do I have low fuel? 44 gallons. Alright, I'm going to go back to off. Only because off seems to be the left tank. When I put it to the left tank, it cuts my engine off. So we'll see if this actually cuts my engine off. I probably should climb just a fraction. Give myself enough time to, maybe to 1,000 feet. Enough time to react and turn it the other way. You know what? We can actually just look at this. There we go. We're sucking it out of the left inner tank. So this is wrong. That says off. when I turn it to the left, it actually turns it off. When you start this aircraft, it's in the off position, which is left tank. Oh well. I have no nav lights either, so if anybody else is in the dark, once we get to... Like, if anybody's on live weather right now, they're not going to see me other than my name tag. Wow, that's some pretty amazing weather behind us. Pretty cool views. What other views do we have? Oh, okay, let's not keep an eye down there too long. What else we got? Landing lights. Oh, that's just my indication of things. Ah, I think that's my fuel gauge. Okay, let's do that again. How do we go? Down? There. We're at 45% and we're at 35. Is that gallons? Let's have a look. 32 about. 44 and 64. But 30.1, 30 and a half and 44. Yeah, that's my gallons. Okay. So my quick view is there. 40 something and 30 something. Yeah, good. Don't do that while you're down really low. It'd be fine if you had VR, you just look down and keep going. Willie says, I like my Builds P40. Do you also have the big radials P40? And how does it compare? Like, why would I, somebody who buys most of the Warbirds, why would I buy it when I already have two? So what I'm looking for is a convincing argument as to why I think I would want to buy another P40. What has it got that's going to sell me to go, yep, spend my money? And not just for a collection. Same with the P51 from Airplane Heaven. I tried to get people to convince me with that, and they're like, it's not that great. But then I saw Simfanatic having a go in it, or somebody else was having a go in it, and I'm thinking, that doesn't seem too bad. So maybe it's had some updates. Going to shoot off and now and get some kip. Thanks for a great stream, mate. Have a good rest. I will see you on the road or in the streams or in the sky or whatever you in the future. Nope, never got the big radial. Okay, so wouldn't know. I've got the Builds P40. Yep, I can see that Angel 15. That's why I don't see you in an actual P40. But when I do my matching software program, eventually I will match it up with my P40. And I've got the freeware P40 as well. Great for somebody who doesn't have a budget. Actually, it's perfect for someone who doesn't have a budget. Dead meat's in the HCAT. Yeah, why not? Ozflight Simmer sent me a link yesterday. The HCAT reminded me of it. And I thought he was sending me the F3F, I think it is, or whatever the Got Friends guys are coming up with their next, well, it's actually, no, they're coming up with a Warbird next aircraft, and it looks awesome. But no, he sent me an F7F. I think it's an F7F3 Tiger Cat on Sim Market. Looks good. Batavia. If anybody's got that in FSX, you can get it for another $10 updated to Microsoft Flight Sim. Sorry, €10. I don't. wondering if anybody's actually got it, because at first people are actually complaining about textures and sound. I'm wondering if it's just a few people who, oh, somebody got really close and didn't like me moving my camera there. Oh wow, that is a bunch of static. What happened there? So I'm wondering if anybody's picked it up yet. Oh, A10 was getting close. Okay, I think it's loading in the interiors or something. Tiger Cat, that's it, Tiger Cat. Cool. When's India Fox Echo's Tornado out? I don't know. I think a lot of developers have put the hold on for 2024. That's my opinion. A lot of them have just kept quiet or gone to ground on what their progress is. At least that's what I find. So yeah, I must admit I've not been researching where everybody's up to, although I do have some people asking me, you know, do you know when this is coming out, or when do you know when that's coming out? I'm part of a bunch of Discords where I can get some information, but others, or even Facebook groups, others are just gone, they seem to be going quiet. What's the review on the Tiger Cat? So I passed on it. Yeah, I haven't seen a review yet. When Ozflight Simmer sent me the link yesterday, because he obviously knows I'm into Warbirds, I looked at it on my mobile phone, so I couldn't really read too much. Why is there an airliner there? Couldn't read too much about it, but I did read the reviews below, and they're complaining about not enough detail, and they're hoping that there'll be some aftermarket high definition liveries. Great model, which sounds like it's just an updated model from previous. I mean, I'd give it a go, but I don't think I'll fork out. I think it was €18, so that's going to be 25 to 30 bucks Australian after the exchange rate, and it's like, Hey Richard Cove, g'day Richard Cove, g'day Brett, a fantastic stream mate, thank you. We're doing some low down flying at the moment because we're only doing 75 mile an hour and it looks really slow when you're up high, but we're running the coastline of Lake Ottawa, I think it is. Oh, thank you very much for those 31 likes, everybody. Lake Ontario, I'll get it right. We must be going near Rochester, aren't we? Let's have a quick look on our map. 35 NK is coming up. Yeah, we actually went past Rochester. So that was back there. Whoa, pitch boy. I don't have whatever plane or livery you're running in. Tell you what, we could just do some highway running. Coastline's cool. You're driving on the wrong side of the road, people. I'm kidding. It's the right side of the road, yeah. Oh, well, the road splits. Oh, I don't think I can go under that bridge. I'm not lined up right. So this should take us into 35 car, unless it goes too far in. I do love this low flying. How am I doing 75 mile an hour? These guys must be going really slow. What's the speed limit here? 55? I'm doing 75 and it says mile per hour. Trees. Ooh, that one, that looks cool. That one pushed me over sideways. Must be a breeze. Hang on, let's get back into... Oh yeah, forgot that there's a brand new sim coming out. Still annoyed with it, but I'll get it. Look, I'll get it because I think it'll be an improvement. And to be honest, you don't expect necessarily for them to do what they've done with... Oh, hang on, that road was... it ended. I went down to the coastline, and alright, we'll follow the coastline back up. Sorry, everybody else that was following the road, probably like, ah man, I was enjoying that. I got FS98, FS2000, FS2002, FS 2004, FSX, FSX Gold Edition with accelerator pack. I also bought accelerator packs separately. I had multiple copies of FSX because we used to fly them in LAN parties at my house. So we get old computers together to run it, and I had several joysticks, the old Sidewinder, Microsoft Sidewinder things. Oh, there's a Hellcat. Love it. You can hear that thing coming. It's a carrier plane too, is it? Okay. We'll get the F4F Wildcat. Oh, heck yeah. It's the F4F. That's the Got Friends one. Graphics look amazing. And Richard, mate, it does. It does. I do have them ramped all the way up. I am running 4K, but you guys are compressed down to 1080 for my streaming because, well, I would need massive internet upload speed, and Starlink doesn't offer that yet. You're not doing 75? No, I don't think so. Otherwise, would have been able to keep up in my 108. It says I'm doing 75 mile an hour. It must be 75 knots, at least. But that says 75. Although, then again, it also says that my fuel is turned off and I'm on the left tank. And when I turn it to the left tank, it's off. So, it may not be 75 mile an hour. Hellcat sounds like 50 cows going off. I love the Hellcat. It gives a great sound. Look at those guys. All mucking around up there in their P51s. They're all following each other. That's awesome. Ooh, that's getting a bit low. Tell you what, I'm going to get a picture of that though. And we'll do it with our name tags off as well. Put one on Discord, and then I'll probably put another one on Instagram or something. Although I still don't know what Instagram's for, other than pictures. Oh, we missed our airport. Oh, that looks awesome. And you're not flying into the sun. Alright, that must be my airport right there. It is. Okay, let's trim you up. Zoom in there. No, my airport's back. I'm going to go and do a touch and go because I've missed it. Back where Icarus is. Some gear down. Yeah, I'd say this is another dirt strip or something, is it? Tiger Paw Aerodrome. Yeah, it's an aerodrome. Maybe for the farmers and stuff. Where is it? I think I'm going to fly over it and miss it. So on my map, there it is there. Okay, it's coming out from over the water. I am flying with my gear down, but we've got enough power for that. Can fly over 200 mile an hour. I'd say the mile per hour thing is wrong, 100%. 75, maybe 175. There you go. It must be plus 100. I'll have a look at it when we get a level again later. Actually, we can have a look there. No, it doesn't actually say that, but it must be plus 150. Oh my god, I actually came in too fast there. Let's go and do it just a quick touch and go. Try not to run into a P40. And go under. Am I actually down? Yeah, I am. Okay, that was actually quite gentle. Very nice. So what was that one? That was Tiger Paw Aerodrome. Oh, I can hear it now. That sounds much better. Alright. Fuel wise, let's go and do a quick look. That was the 30 something. And that's not yet 30 something. Alright. Trim. Thank you. Right there. Alright. What I missed? Actually, the Hellcat sounded a bit like Cereal Bus Pod Racer. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. There's a Star Wars for you. Cereal Bus? I'm not pronouncing that right, but I know who you meant. The whole wop, 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 wop sound. Fuel check. Alright, we're almost the same. We're still taking it from the left. We're going to actually run that down to about 25 and then we'll do a swap over. If we even need to. Sebulba. That's who you meant. Is that how you pronounce it? So spell it. Sebulba. Alright. I know who you meant now, though. When I finally get it. Yeah. Sebulba. Yeah. Yeah, no, I already saw that and worked it out. I was like, wait, no, it's not. Sebulba. Yes. Alright, let's go down to Niagara Falls, shall we? And then, so I think I've got Rainbow Bridge, Niagara Falls, and then we come back to KIAG. What the heck's this huge tower? Is there like a communications tower or something here? I am running a MSI RTX 3090 Ryzen 9 64GB RAM. Nice! Very nice. I'm running mine on a Intel 13900KF. Oh, that's another power plant. And I'm actually probably going to buy another 32GB of RAM because I'm running DDR5 32, but it's 5600 megahertz of Corsair RAM. I want some matching, and if I wait another year or so, I may not be able to get it anymore. And I'm running an MSI board as well. But if I wait too long, I may end up having to buy, if I want 64 this is, if we finally start using all the RAM. If I get 64, I may end up having to buy a full 64 set because they won't have this in stock anymore. My type of RAM will be out. But yeah, I'm running a 3090 Ti myself. all my stuff. Patrick, hello. Wow, awesome. Greetings from Belgium, mate. I got Brazil, I got Belgium, UK. I know there's some Americans there. There was even an Australian. At least one. Welcome, Patrick. Sounds of Star Wars are so iconic, even if one of the worst ones. I can't recall any sounds that like that in the sequel trilogy. Hardly any lightsaber fights. Yeah, the sequel trilogy, there are no iconic sounds. There's actually no iconic ships either, to be honest. Like, what ship in the trilogy, sequel trilogy? Oh, love it. Thanks, Dead Meat, mate. Stands out to you? Like, they reused TIE Fighter. They reused. Okay, so they updated, but they reused the X-wing type thing. Yes, you got the Millennium Falcon, but these are all in there before. What new ship do you go, that was awesome? Like Kylo Ren's shuttle, big black thing. Twitch boy, mate. You might end up in the drink. Oh, his Corsair. He must have a livery I don't have. Oh, I love that sound. Got our rock happening today. Dale says a 13900K RTX 3080 Ti 32 gig. Yes. The Jedi Starfighter was cool, but that was not in. Yes, it is. I've got several of them in Lego, but they were in the prequels, and in also the animated and stuff. What was in the sequels that was iconic? Even the walkers were done wrong. Like, they had new walkers, but they were still just, they were walkers. They just, their kneecaps were bent backwards. Been thinking about getting a 4090. If you've already got a 3090, I don't think there's enough step there to justify. The only thing I would go, look, I'm not going to go from a 3090 Ti to a 4090. Even if a 4090 Ti with the 48 gig of DDR6 RAM that they're talking about comes out, I don't think I would bother justifying any money spent upgrading from a 3090 Ti at the moment. I may go to a 5090 when it comes out. I mean, I went from a 1080 Ti, the Nvidia 1080, to a 3090 Ti. That was my step. I didn't even do the 20 series at all. And I only did the 30s when they came down in price, near the 40s about to be released. You're running the 7800 3D, 32 gig of RAM and 4090, guys. No, there's not one cool ship in those films. There was not one ship that was done up or anything. Okay, I've got a TIE Fighter on the wall back there, 1/12 scale. I don't know if I put my camera on full you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you can just see it there. That's a Force. That's the Force Unleashed type of. So the new TIE Fighter with the grey sides instead of black. They couldn't even make a new ship from that. They had to stick with. Basically, okay, that's a two-person one. So I have a 12, not 1/12 scale, 1/6 scale, with a 6-inch figure in it. Okay, yes, it has a gunner in the back, so you can have two figures. I can put. Oh, did make your gear down. Maybe that's the way it goes so slow. There we go, the gear's going up. Probably look on my stream and going, ah crap, my gear's down. like, yeah, I can put Poe, Dameron, and oh mate, MFIS. Everybody's hitting the water. Don't worry, it was on stream. It's up. I'm going to do it myself. You watch before the end of stream. That music's pretty loud. But yeah, I can put the figures in there because I've got Black Series figures. So that's a Black Series TIE fighter. But it's just a rehash of what was done in the 1970s with the TIE fighters. Only it's a two-seater. I dropped the gear down to slow down. Yeah, I figured that was the case. Yeah, I know. So the 3090 is more than you need for now. The only thing that the 40 series that can do, that I can't do on my current GPU, is encode AV1 to send to YouTube. But now I need to make sure we actually go up to Niagara Falls. So we're going to turn here. I'm going to follow this river. The only thing, I've got an Intel A750 GPU that I can actually put in as well. Oh, MFIS, that's a bit low. So I can have the two GPUs, although I run a second computer. So I'm going to end up streaming all my stuff eventually through that. And then the plan is once YouTube is accepting AV1 natively and not complaining about the bitrate and everything, I can actually run this in 4K. So those who are able to encode quick enough or able to encode in 4K can change from 1080 up to 4K. Don't need to do that at the moment. I've tried it a couple of times and YouTube still complains, although it's sending the data fine. And it still looks great. I just need to do a little bit more modifications before I go fully on that setup. Captain Fozzie! Hello, Captain Fozzie, mate. See, Captain Fozzie is another one of my moderators. I forgot who my moderators were the other day. Fozzie's one. Alright, we're going to Niagara Falls, and then we go back over that way to the Niagara Falls airport. So I'm guessing it's Canada on that side, US on that side, so we're still staying on the border. Yeah, and you drop the gear down. Sequel trilogy, had no idea what it was doing. They built up Snoke and the Knights of Ren, then killed Snoke, didn't bother with the Knights until the last film where Palpatine came out of nowhere. They didn't actually write them together, and different directors wanted to go a different way. And basically, I hope that one day somebody goes, like if George Lucas can get his hands back on everything, and go, it was all just a dream. It was somebody's dream. It was a dream sequence, and here's what really happened. Well, there's a bridge for you. They won't. They won't. Kathleen's kind of mucked it up with her way of doing things. Kathleen Kennedy got entrusted with how to do so. Well, that's kind of melted, isn't it? That's not right. What's happened here? This used to look awesome. Yeah, yeah, it is. I went from a 1080 to a 3090. You did the same with Richard? Yeah, same as me. 1080 Ti. I had the Nvidia 1080 Ti, and I went to the 3090 Ti. And I'm not changing now for another, I don't know. We'll see what comes out, but probably 4 or 5 years. I think I got 5 years out of my previous GPU. Oh, the gondola is stuck in the middle. Are you guys moving? Oh, we're loading something. Okay, that was the wrong way. Climb, climb. Oh, we're getting stutters galore. Is that because of the gondolas? Probably. Oh, please don't land in the trees. Photogrammetry. I think we're actually, yeah, 56 megabit per second downloading. Trying to install. I should have pre-cached this area. I have a whole bunch of Star Wars figures back there. I've got maybe 10-15 of the sequel. I've got probably 20 of the prequels, and I've got, I don't know, 80 of the proper trilogy. That's what I'm going to call it, proper trilogy. We may have to fly through this a few times. Niagara Falls, hello? Oh, we're going to get some stuttering here. My stream's probably going to suffer a bit. Does look pretty cool. Where are we? Okay. Heading out that way. Might have to go back over that. Does look good. Epic music happening at the same time. Okay, my sim has slowed down on the loading in. Maybe we've cached a bit of it now. But Niagara Falls. It's been a while since I've been here. Went from the 2080 Ti to 4090. Not really worth going from a 3090 Ti to 4090. No, it's not. I will get hardly anything. Unless you need everything that you can scrape up for performance, like you're running VR, for instance. I run VR sometimes, and 3090 Ti is fine. I'm also not running a 4K VR. Like, I don't have the new VR headset, and I'm not going to get a new VR headset. My wife just got the PlayStation VR. She's not going to take my old VR off me. So I've still got the HTC Vive. It'll do fine. Okay, it's not as great, but I've had it for years. I own it. No, it doesn't owe me anything. It's great for racing. Look, it looks great for flying. But I run triple screens as well, so I'm not today, other than reading you guys chat and stuff. What is this? Is this kind of like a dam here? Do they control how much water goes in, or are they running power through this? What is this? Or is it just a bridge out to the... That's a dam. They're channeling it all over that way instead. Yeah. Well, we'll go over to our final destination over here. And we'll fly from here next week when it's a lot lighter. What was I saying? Yeah, my VR, I got to head off in a minute. Alright, dead meat, that's why you've landed. Okay, cool. I do need to make my way over there. I think we'll stay in this approach. Love the quality of the streams now. Long gone days of waiting 10 minutes to catch up in the industry. I know. It is costing me a lot more though, Luke, mate. I've gone from $69 a month for unlimited internet of what was meant to be a 50 megabit, 20 megabit line, but they're only offering, all I was getting though was like a, oh, there's some stutters. My gear down, I'm getting stutters. I'm paying for a 50/20 and I was getting a maybe 23. 20 and 3. 20 and 5 at best. And 5 at best meant that 720 streams, and then there was so much lag, and then, yeah. Although the sim has optimized, oh, I've gone past this, which has made it a little bit easier. I bypassed the 20 series. Yeah, me too, Richard. Yep, I couldn't see a reason why with the 1080 Ti and 11 gig of RAM, why would I need the 20 series? I didn't have RTX though, I had a GTX. So that's the only thing I missed. I waited a couple of years and I've done the full skip. Unfortunately I have to go. Thank you for an awesome stream, Brett. Bye all. Oh mate, hello Shine. So I'm a little bit slow at reading the chat there because I'm trying to work out where I was going. Landing music's on. Ooh, I'm going to drop short there if I'm not careful. Ooh, I better do a Sim Fanatic landing and land right on the 1,000-meter line. Oh no, we bounced. Oh, we failed. I'm out. Man, these things bounce. Alright, let's try that again. It's hard to land though from outside. Oh, it's like a kite. Come on, just a little bit of throttle and a little bit of rudder. There we go. That's how you need to get it down. Slow it down, a little bit of rudder. Oh, Danger Bird nosed it. Oh, I laugh. I shouldn't laugh because I need to hit my brakes in a moment. I may have to do the same. Or may end up doing the same. Alright, let's bring it over. It's frustrating. I'm paying close to £80 for 1 gigabit and 500 megabytes upload, excluding the sports and extra channels. You know, the essentials. Oh, you got yours built in with cable. Okay, so my internet previously was $69 for unlimited. But like I said, they were only giving me about 20 and between 3 and 5 upload, and 3 and 5 upload was terrible. So now I've gone to $139 a month for Australian for Starlink, but I can now get as much as 270 download, and I think on average I'm probably about 10 to 13 up, which is fine for streaming. I've had peaks of 20 and probably even 30 at some stage, but that's kind of slowed down. I think they're not necessarily offering it on the round dish as much now. Where are you guys going to park? We're all going in there, are we? I might go down the back where there's other parking. That doesn't look like a parking bay. Wait, is that car down there? I'm going to the hangars. Sorry guys, I know you're parked in there. I'm going to the hangars. Come down with me. Because when I load in, I want it to load back in kind of where we might... Actually, I don't know where it's going to load me. But it looks like hangar parking there. Yeah, so that's roughly about 70-80 pounds. And that doesn't include any TV. I've got to pay extra for the TV. I'm paying another $35 now for satellite TV, so I can watch the Formula 1, which is a bit of a shame that Daniel's gone and broken his hand. I pay about $380 a month for 100. Yeah, but you run other stuff on yours too. But I can understand that. But I get speed 100% of the time. Yeah, enterprise level. That's it. I don't think this is parking here either, but I'm parking in front of the hangars. Let's see if we can spawn in next week for our flight. We use the right brake only. No. Not very well. Alright, I've only got Angels and Dangerbird there. Oh no, here's everybody else. Alright. Ooh, somebody's slewing over. M-Fist? No, I think that was a glitch. Alright. Starter Master Alternator. We turn our magnetos off, won't we? Where are you? There. Yep, that'll kill it. I thought it would. Gauges, panel lights. Still didn't see where those things were. Off, avionics, alternator, master. Fuel is already in off, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it. That was actually pretty cool. And there's some really nice areas, and I do actually like flying down low. If you've watched any of my streams before, you'll actually notice that. Anyway, you're out. All right. Oh, and I have 6 IP addresses as well as assigned to whichever server I feel like. Yeah, see, I don't have a set IP. So, yeah. If I was in the city, though, Loot, mate, I could have cable internet. Like, if I was 100 kilometers away from where I am in Launceston, and they had gigabit internet there, I may be able to, they're not offering a gigabit to everybody, but I may be able to get a couple of 100 megabit line down and 20 or 40 up, and a static IP with cable TV, all in a package. Yeah, they do offer that. Chris, mate, thank you for coming along. Jefferson, very good. I subscribed to the channel even though it didn't understand almost anything. I don't understand Portuguese. I think that's what they speak in Brazil. But welcome, Jefferson. Another good stream. The bucket says 2 mops. Thank you. Great stream. Sorry I could not land. Sim crashed. Oh, that happens. Pay monthly for Surfshark VPN. Cheaper to watch football. Subs American channels. Yep. Okay. Costs £60 a month to watch English football. But in America, you can pay $6 for it. Wow. That's just weird. All right, and Dangerbird for flying along. Icarus again. M-Fist. Angel 15. You said you needed to sleep. Now's a chance. But thanks for coming along. I know you are definitely into all the streamers, so that's awesome. And I'll see you on everybody's stream flying along. So, champion, mate. I will be back here at this airport tomorrow. I'll work out to see if I can get back into that hangar. I'm going to be in the... Oh, actually, you know what? We may end up over here somewhere. Maybe that's where we should have gone. Okay. We're going to get into the Navion B model that just come out. I will have a review out on it, showing it off if you haven't seen it. But thank you, everybody. Have a great day and smile to someone. Make their day. If not, make yours. See you guys. Bye.
Cheers. He's having fun in there, look at that.
We could brainwash the whole country.
I'll be back.